Hello Year 3, this is Mr. Harris. Today's date is the 1st of March 2021 and our learning objective today is to recognise a third. The success criteria for today is that we will be able to describe the properties of a third, to be able to identify a third and be able to split a whole into thirds. Fast 5 for today is similar to last week. How many different ways can you make 30p using coins? Now what I'm going to do is use this website that's coming up here, and I will include a link below for this, but here is one way we can make 30p, 120p, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that is 20p and 10p altogether makes 30p. So click the link to that website or grab some real coins maybe and see how many ways you can find of finding 30p. The first way that we are going to look at thirds is by splitting a whole shape into thirds. But before we do that, we're going to have a quick review of, first of all, what a half looks like. So a half was when we split a whole into two equal parts and we shaded one of them, which represents our 1/2. And then we looked at a quarter, which was when we split the whole into 4 equal parts and we shaded one part. So my question to you guys is, what will a third look like? So there is a third. The numerator is 1, the denominator is 3. What will a third look like? Pause the video and have a bit of a think what you think a third will look like. So to help you a little bit with your thinking, let's look at the denominator there. What is the denominator? That's 3. So if you said that we split the whole shape into 3 equal parts, you were correct. And each one of these equal parts we call a third. But we need to also consider the numerator, which is 1. So how many parts of this shape will we shade? That's right, we're going to shade one part. Another example here is the triangle. How many parts did we split the triangle into? Well, 3 equal parts, so each one of them is called a third. Let's look at that in numerical fraction form. We're going to shade one part, so we have 1 as the numerator, then we draw our line, and we have 3 equal parts in total, so the denominator is 3. Here we have a circle. How many parts did we split the circle into? Well, 3 equal parts, so each one of those is called a third. And then we need to represent this in numerical fraction form, so we will shade one part, so the numerator will be 1, then we draw our line, and then we ask how many parts do we have in total, which is 3. So 1/3 of the circle is shaded. For task 1 this week, we are returning to our fraction wall. I'm going to model the fraction wall on this website. At the top of our fraction wall we had a half, so let's increase the denominator to 2 and put our half up there. Then in the middle strip we had quarters, so let's put the quarters there. And today we are going to add thirds to the bottom strip, so we need to decrease the denominator by 1 to a third. Now, look at that. Isn't that interesting? A third is bigger than a quarter, but is smaller than a half. And a quarter is smaller than a third and a half. And a half is bigger than both a third and a quarter. Hello Year 3 and welcome to the week. We have got a fun week of fractions in maths coming up. First thing we're going to do though is task 1. We're coming back to our word wall. It's not a word wall, is it? It's a fraction wall. Coming back to the fraction wall. You should have done task 1, which was this last week, to split our first strip into halves. And task 2 was to split the middle strip into quarters. Today, we're going to split the bottom strip into thirds. The length of an A4 piece of paper is just under 30 centimeters, so each third will be just under 10 centimeters. Okay, then to finish off our fraction wall, we need to add thirds at the bottom. So we need to divide the bottom strip into 3 equal parts, which, as I said, is just less than 10 centimeters each. So let's do a little mark, just under 10. And then another one just under 10. Here, and then make sure that the final third is equal to the other two. Okay, that looks all right. And then we connect the middle line to the dot that we've made. Okay, and then we have 1/3 here. One part of 3 equal parts, 1/3 here, and another 1/3 here. And there we go, we've finished the fraction wall. You guys can decorate this however you like. I'm just going to leave mine simple and plain. But if you decorate it and make it look really cool and send me some pictures, that would be awesome. We've been looking at splitting a whole shape into thirds, and now we're going to move on to looking at splitting a whole group into thirds. For this, I would like you to grab your counters and work together with me, or you can click the link below and use the website. The website this week is a little bit different. We're not using the bears anymore. We have a different kind of counter, but it doesn't matter. A counter is as good as any other counter. Here is our group of counters. Let's see how many we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to split this group equally into 3 smaller groups. We're going to split it into thirds. So let's do 3 circles here. This will be our thirds. So we're going to divide this bigger group into these 3 circles. So working systematically, let's put 1 counter into each circle. Okay, there we go. We divided the whole group into 3 equal smaller groups. Again, we have a whole group of counters. In this group, there are 15 counters. So let's divide the group equally into 3 smaller groups. 3 circles. And let's go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. We have divided the whole group into 3 equal smaller groups. Here is one for you to try by yourselves. This is 18 counters, and you need to try to split this whole group into 3 equal smaller groups. Split this whole group into thirds. Okay, good job guys for following along with the video. Hopefully you managed to get those tasks done, and I'm going to set something up on Teams again for you to attach your photos and screenshots. I'm loving all those photos, they look amazing, so really good job and keep it up.